It's no secret that anytime Donald Trump is backed into a corner, he starts flailing around and accusing everyone else of being criminals. We've seen this movie before, and now we're watching a damn sequel no one asked for. Right now, he and his band of idiots are out here pushing some recycled fantasy that Barack Obama, Joe Biden, and Hillary Clinton are the real criminals because, surprise, surprise, the heat is turning up. Why? Because everyone is still talking about the Epstein files. So instead of answering for that, Trump wants to distract you by shouting Obama like it's 2016 again. But let's not pretend this is anything new. Let's roll the tape from his first term where he calls Obama a criminal and a reporter asks, can you name the specific crime Barack Obama has committed? And Donald Trump embarrasses himself and tries to blame the media, of course.
President, in one of your Mother's Day tweets, you appear to accuse President Obama of the biggest political crime in American history by far. Those were your words. What crime exactly are you accusing President Obama of committing, and do you believe the Justice Department should prosecute him?
Obamagate. It's been going on for a long time. It's been going on from before I even got elected, and it's a disgrace that it happened. And if you look at what's gone on, and if you look at now all of this information that's being released, and from what I understand, that's only the beginning. Some terrible things happened, and it should never be allowed to happen in our country again. And you'll be seeing what's going on over the coming weeks. But I wish you'd write honestly about it, but unfortunately, you choose not to do so.
Holy shit, this is from 2020, but tell me you didn't think you were watching a press conference from yesterday. Greatest political crime in American history, Obamagate. It's a disgrace that it happened. Look at all the information coming out. I'm hearing there's going to be more coming out. You'll be hearing more about it in the coming weeks. This is like a fucking greatest hits album from one of the worst bands in American history. What an absolute joke this dude is.
What is the crime exactly that you're accusing him of?
You know what the crime is. The crime is very obvious to everybody. All you have to do is read the newspapers, except yours.
Classic fucking Trump. Loud accusation, zero substance. He's always counting on the headline being louder than the truth. But here's the thing. The timing of this Obama is a criminal campaign is not a coincidence, because right now we've got something else heating up. A newly resurfaced deposition clip is making the rounds. Jeffrey Epstein himself, under oath, being asked directly, have you ever socialized with Donald Trump in the presence of girls under the age of 18? And what does Epstein do? He pleads the fifth.
Had a personal relationship with Donald Trump.
What do you mean by personal relationships?
Have you socialized with him?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever socialized with Donald Trump in the presence of females under the age of 18?
Though I'd like to answer that question, at least today, I'm going to have to assert my 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment rights, sir.
Let that sit for a second. And this is also happening on the same day that we find out Pam Bondi told Donald Trump that he was in the Epstein files. And remember, Donald Trump has said on multiple occasions that only guilty people plead the fifth. He even said, why would you plead the fifth if you're innocent? Only the mob pleads the fifth. So what now? Is that still the rule or nah? And look, I'm not even saying pleading the fifth proves guilt. But Trump is. He's the one who made the rule. So by his own logic, Epstein's silence speaks volumes. And given Trump's long, documented history with Epstein, photos, parties, and now birthday cards, we have questions. But Trump, he doesn't want to answer those questions. So he's throwing out distractions, shouting out Obama, pushing flimsy conspiracy theories, and counting on you to follow the drama instead of the truth. But here's the truth. We don't forget. We don't get distracted, and we definitely don't take lectures on morality from a guy who was partying with Epstein while teenagers were being exploited. So let's put it all together. Trump calls Obama a criminal, but he can't name a crime. Epstein pleads the fifth when asked if he socialized with Trump around underage girls. Trump says only guilty people plead the fifth. So what does that tell you? It tells me Trump is panicking. It tells me he's deflecting. It tells me this whole Obama's the real criminal shtick is just a weak, desperate move to draw attention away from the one thing he's actually scared of, the truth. And we're not letting him run from it. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.